Hey friends, I know it's been a while since I have done a house update and I am sorry about that. But today I am sharing with you some clips from our demo day. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, over the summer we moved from a very large finished home to a raised ranch fixer-upper. And if you missed the full house tour, you can check it out here as well as down below. Now, there was three main things that we needed to take care of right away, basically before we moved in. The first one was we needed to remove the carpet. The carpet, we believe, was original from 1959, so it's really old. This is what it looked like, and it was holding a lot of odor. So my husband and my boys and my son-in-law all took the time the very first day that we were demoing to rip it all out. We ripped it out of all the bedrooms, the hallway, the living room, I believe, yeah, even the dining room it was in. You can see underneath all of the carpet was beautiful oak hardwood floor. We were very blessed. We did know that it was under there, but we were very blessed that it was in really good shape. And there was also a bifold door right here that my son pulled out and removed all of the wood trim around it. We also knew that we were going to be replacing all of the trim down here, so we also did remove the door trim, the floor trim. We're basically removing everything because the second thing that we really needed to take care of in order to move into this house was the mold. There was quite a bit of mold. We also redid all of these floors. We ended up putting life-proof vinyl planks over it, which that will come up in another video of which ones we chose. But this room here specifically did have a lot of mold on the ceiling and we needed to take care of it. We did have a mold company come out, inspect everything, and basically kind of tell us what they would do and gave us a quote to do it. And for this room and for my other son's room, they were just going to, because it wasn't like seeping through the drywall in the ceiling, it was just surface mold, so they were just going to come and basically bleach it and then kills it. And so my husband and I just decided we were going to do it ourselves. Now, I am not recommending you ever handle mold without a professional's advice. I'm just telling you what I did. I basically made a mixture of bleach and water 50-50. I took a microfiber mopping cloth that I got from where did I get it from? Walmart, and I sprayed it on the mop, and then I scrubbed the ceiling until there was no more mold, and then we kills it. I also, just so you know, did have the room very well ventilated. I had fans going and I had the doors open. So the next thing that we decided to do was to get rid of all of the paneling. We knew that one of the bedrooms had a lot of mold, and actually a little corner of the hallway had a lot of mold that was growing behind the paneling. So instead of trying to paint it, the best option was just to remove it. So my son pulled off most of the paneling, as well as one of his friends that we hired to help us. And we ended up also having to cut out some of the bottom of the drywall just to completely remove the mold from the space. Now, this living room down here was divided by a small doorway and 2 half walls, and we decided to open the entire space up since it was not a supporting wall, and this made all the difference. Like, this room just feels so different. Actually, watching this video, it's just so amazing how different the downstairs looks right now. I cannot wait to show you guys. Special memories right here. Daddy teaching son how to demo a wall. And of course here we all got a little laugh out of the fact that he couldn't knock it down. So we went for the traditional let's just pull it all apart method, and we got the wall down. You can also see a lot of the paneling in this downstairs family room has been removed, and it will all get new drywall. This entire project has been a family event. Everybody has been involved. Yes, even I was helping. This is the only evidence I have that I was helping because I was the one always recording. And even sassy 14-year-old girls will help with demo. Next up was the demo of this bedroom. Now this bedroom was probably the worst room. It smelled so bad, like mildew and mold in it, and we completely demoed this room. Everything was brand new. The ceiling, we removed all the paneling. We even had to cut out a big chunk of the drywall in the closet because mold, there was a leak in the water system that's behind this closet in another closet, and it had just sat there. I don't think anyone knew it was leaking, and you could see down at the bottom of this closet here where my husband's cutting open the drywall, there was just mold growing in there, so we needed to cut it all out and replace it. It wasn't just as easy as spraying it and killing it. We had already sprayed it and it wasn't really going away, so this whole part needed to be taken out. Now this is the 6th home. Is it the 6th home? I believe it's the 6th home that we have owned. And most of the houses that we have purchased have been fixer-uppers. But this is the first house that we got to fix up with teenage boys. Andy and a teenage daughter. And to have everyone pitch in and help and work on their bedrooms, it's just been a really cool experience. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. It's a lot of work, There is blood, sweat, and tears, and there are tons of surprises when you buy a fixer-upper, but it really has been a very cool family experience. Now, if you missed the full house tour of this fixer-upper, you're going to want to check it out. It's right here, as well as the full tour of our last house that we just moved out of. You can check that out here as well. And in the next episode, there will be more demo and there are more surprises with this house. So make sure you stay tuned and subscribe if you're not, so that you can see what is the surprise.